Cheers. Some good cold water. Hope everyone is doing well today. Back with part two of latest edition of Let's Go for a Spin. So without further ado, let's complete this stack of records that I have here. Again, this is stuff that I've been listening to over, I don't know, maybe the last 3 weeks or so. So let's continue. A little bit more jazz. I've listened to quite a bit of jazz here lately, and so here was another great one, the great George Benson, Uptown. This is an album that check it out. Well, I think it's probably easier to see outside the plastic. It's Uptown. This is an album that was originally released in 1966. This is a 1975 reissue. I think a lot of people think about George Benson. He was signed to Warner Brothers Records as a vocalist, doing a lot of R&B stuff. But of course, he was signed for a number of years to the Columbia label, where he did as a jazz guitarist and a vocalist. And so this album contains both instrumental jazz tunes as well as some vocals. And I think it's a great album. My favorite album in this period is the George Benson Cookbook. I've got that somewhere in the basement. I cannot find it for the life of me. I know that I have it. I just can't put my hands on it to listen to, but this is my second favorite. His version of Clockwise on here, he does a vocal version of Summertime, the great classic, and his version of Ain't That Peculiar, the Marvin Gaye classic. Another Stormy Weather, Hello Birdie. He does the classic Willow Weep for Me. This album is just full of hits. It's a great listen. It's not my favorite George Benson album, but it's good, and it will hold my attention. It's not something that I listen to very often. It had been a long time since I played this album, and it will probably be a long time before I play it again, but I was happy to listen to it. So again, it's Uptown, the George Benson, I think this is the George Benson Quartet. Yeah, the George Benson Quartet on Columbia. Really good album, worth listening to if you can get a hold to it. The next album here is one of my, let me just take it out of this plastic. It's one of the record store day purchases from this year from the 13th floor elevator. I was going to make a video about some of the records that I bought from the last record store day. I don't know, it was maybe 6, 7, 8 records that I bought from record store day. I just never got a chance to, and then when I thought about it, record store day it had been so long, so I just didn't. But this is a album, I think they call this Smoke. It's a blue smoke. It's hard to see it online, but it looks nice. I do like that color. This is an album that was first commercially released in the 80s. I want to say the late 80s, but then this was reissued this past record store day. I think it was April 11th or 12th or something like that. The 13th Floor Elevators, psychedelic rock band. They only had a handful of albums that was released when they were making this music in the 60s. Band out of Texas, and interesting story. I'll just give a brief overview. They just openly, it's psychedelic rock, so they openly advocated for the use of different psychedelic drugs and I think they would use drugs on stage. And so the authorities set out to get them, and eventually they were all arrested. I think one of the members, I don't remember his name, but he was one of the, he was the lead singer. I can't remember his name. Not a huge 13th Floor Elevator fan, but I do enjoy their music. He One of the members I do know played Insanity from when he got caught with the drugs, and he did some time in an insane asylum. But I think he probably regretted that one. But I really liked um, side two on here. Splash one. You're gonna miss me. She lives in a time of her own time. Side one is good. It's okay. Side two is what I really enjoyed on this album, and the the vocals are pretty decent on this live recording. Not perfect, but it's okay. And so, uh, what did I pay? I think it's got a $28 price tag on it. I think he may have given me a bit of a discount on there. Don't remember. But this record, uh, medium price $23. It's going for less than $20 on Discogs now. This is one of the albums that lost value, and I'm sorry, I didn't mention the George Benson. I wrote down median price on that one is $9, and it's selling for about that much. It's not a very expensive record, not rare or anything like that, but it's good. But anyway, so this 13th Floor Elevators album, really enjoyed it. I did play this toward the beginning of the month. It's been a while since I played it. I just remember I really like side two. Side one, it's decent, um, but side two is what I really enjoyed. It'll probably be. I don't listen to. I have this album. I have the record store reissue from 2023 or four. I don't remember what the name of it is. I haven't played that album in probably over a year, and it will probably be a little while before I play that album again. But it's I enjoyed it. It's nice to have it, and I probably will listen to it again. You know, who knows when. This next one, take them out these sleeves, is probably one of my favorite record store day purchases for the last record store day this year. The OJ's Super Bad. This is a reissue of an album that they released in 1970. It's kind of hard to see it. It's on a purple vinyl. This light, probably hard to see. This album is absolutely wonderful. Uh, Everything on this album, side one and side two, I played this album probably three times. I played it the week that I got it in early April, and then I played it again this month a couple of times. And this was one, I'm slipping out my chair here. Sorry. This is one that I almost missed. So I didn't go to record store day. Too many people. Um, the owner of the record store that I go to, I had a couple of records that I really wanted, and he tried to put them aside for me. The one that I missed, the Jazz Dispensary. He thought he had one for me, but it was gone. It really hurt my feelings. So that was the one record store day release from this past April that I wanted, but I didn't get. This one I actually missed it. He told me about it, um, and showed it to me in the box that he had. I hadn't heard this album before, but it is absolutely great. It is a gatefold. I didn't take the shrink off of this one. Not sure if I ever will. But this album, I'm trying to remember. It's been a couple of weeks since I played it. Little Brother, very heartfelt song. It's something that I think a lot of people can really relate to. If you have a younger sibling that's maybe not living right, making bad choices. And this song, the Little Brother, ends up on drugs and in prison. But the Now He's Home, sad song, about a man who fell in love with a woman whose man was, I don't remember if he was in jail or gone, but he's back home and she's dropping him. Shattered man, your turn this time just to be with you, never gonna say goodbye. Peace, or just some of the really great songs. It's criminal. I looked it up. This album now, the median price was $19. It's selling for less than $10. I saw some, I think, sealed or near mint copies for $9. If I highly recommend this album if you're a soul fan, if you like the OJ's. It doesn't sound much like, it's way more soulful than the music that they made on that was on Philadelphia International. And this one, I think this was a Gamble and Huff before they started Philadelphia International. I don't remember if this came out on Neptune or one of the labels that Gamble and Huff had before Philadelphia International. But this is just straight soul, very emotional soul music. Way better than their stuff on Philadelphia International. I would highly recommend this album. If you don't want to buy it, stream it. Great album. I really enjoyed this album. This is an album that, as time has gone and I've been blessed to acquire a lot of records, having a larger collection, or I don't know if it's large or mid-sized collection. There's so much that I have to listen to, and I try to, just keep playing stuff and not listen to the same old thing. This is an album that I could see myself playing, maybe even once a month or every other month. It's that good, and so Super Bad, the OJ's, great album. Almost done. Just a couple more albums and some 12-inch singles. More jazz here. Andrew Hill, Dance with Death. It's a dark title, but good music on here. This is a Tone Poet reissue. This is one of those, and I don't know much about it. I haven't really read about it like I should. Great album. This is one of those albums that, so Blue Note had a lot of stuff that they never released commercially that was recorded during the 60s. And so in the late 70s, they started reissuing this stuff. This is one of those albums, and I made some notes here on my little notepad. This album originally came out in 1980. It was recorded October 11th, 1968. It was released in 1980, and then this is a 2022 Tone Poet pressing. I guess I'll take it off in there kind of tightly. Nice gatefold, as those Tone Poet releases are, to me, so much better than the standard versions. Great album. This features, of course, Andrew Hill on the piano, Charles Tolliver on trumpet, Joe Farrell, the great, who I think we just lost way too soon. Great Joe Farrell on tenor sax and soprano sax, Victor Sprules, another underrated artist I think on bass, and the great Billy Higgins on drums. I like both sides. Side one really is rocking to me, but the last song on side two, Black Sabbath, is just really great swinging tune to me. On this classic Blue Note label, but this album again was not commercially released when it came out, when it was recorded. I really enjoyed that album. I've played that one a couple of times this year. I played it. I don't think I showed it, but I played it like right around the beginning part of the year. I don't remember exactly, but sometime in December, I played it and I just came across it looking through some records and thought, yeah, I got to listen to that one again. I think Andrew Hill is a really underrated piano player. I do have, I think I only have maybe two or three or four of his albums on vinyl. Some of his stuff is harder to find just on CD. Some of the stuff that was never released originally in the 60s, but great artist. I would really recommend. And so this is the last of the LPs. Then there'll be a few 12-inch singles that I listen to. Oh, I'm sorry. The Andrew Hill has a median price of $35, but it's selling. This is one of the few examples of stuff that's selling below, way below the median price. I saw some copies in mint condition uh, for just over $20. So if that's an album that you're interested in, and you want the Tone Poet reissue, now might be a good time. So the next album, the great Jimmy Forrest, Out of the Forest. Let me take this out of this. I know these plastic sleeves don't always show very well. Um, this is a great. This is an analog production uh, version. Uh, See Jimmy Forrest on tenor sax, Joe Zawano on piano, Tommy Potter on bass, and Clarence Johnston on drums. This album, I played this album earlier this month. I think I posted a couple of songs as well. This is on the that classic Prestige label, the party label, not the black and yellow, but the gray and black. This album is absolutely, um, it's. I'm not a huge Jimmy Forrest fan. I only have a handful of his albums. I'm looking for the sleeve on that one. I don't know. Maybe it fell. I'll worry about it later. This album, though, really great. Oh, I was going to tell you what I really liked on here. Side 2 really does it for me. By the River, Saint Marie, his version of Yesterdays. Another song, That's All. Uh, Great songs. Again, side 1 is not bad at all, but I just preferred side 2 on this one over side 1. Both are great. Classic album. This one is a little more pricey. Not sure why, but that album was originally released in 1961, that's a 2016 reissue. Median price on that one is analog production. I guess it does have great sound quality. Median price on that one is $65. I think I saw some when I looked on Discogs selling a little bit under that. There are other pressings of that reissue that you can get that are not as expensive. I think there is a original jazz classics from the mid '80s, and another reissue of that sometime in the, I don't know, like 15 years ago or so. Less, it's not as expensive. I just got a great deal on that one. I didn't pay anywhere near $65 for that. I think I got that for maybe $30 or so, mint condition. I wouldn't have paid 65 for that one though. I would have got another. Um, I'd have got a different pressing. And so those are all of the LPs. I have listened to a few 12-inch singles. I did put a few to the side. This is probably, and this is an EP. This is probably the most I've spent on a record in a while. I got this earlier this year. And this is Mayor Hawthorne. This is a record store day from 2021. I don't remember. Oh, 2017. It's really older. But it's called Party of One. And it is on this splatter vinyl. This one is really hard to get. I paid $75 for it, but it goes for a lot more than that online. This is just one of those record store day releases. that it really increased in price. I got this from one of the local record stores. One of the collectors brought this in, and he was just thinning out his collection because he just needs the space. And he had this one mint condition. This this EP is absolutely fantastic. It's three songs. One side has the vocal versions. The other side has the instrumental versions. Both the instrumental versions and the vocal versions are absolutely fantastic. I think I've uploaded two of the three songs on here. The first one, "Someone Like You," absolutely gorgeous song. I think I prefer the instrumental to the vocal. I uploaded the vocal. Instrumental sounds great. Um, I had the opportunity to get it. It was expensive, but I figured I'd have been mad at myself if I'd have let it get away, and so I just bit the bullet. Great tune. Again, it gets expensive and it's hard to find. I think I saw some on Discogs, but I didn't look up to see how much they're selling for. Now I think they're selling for around $100 now. So hopefully there'll be another pressing of this, so that we can get it at a more decent price. Nothing else though. This can be streamed online. Great EP, Party of One, Mayor Hawthorne. Great, great jazzy R&B ish artist. All right, and then so now it's just it's over 20 minutes in. Just a few 12-inch singles, nothing really pricey. Share Love, Encore. The flip side is Free. I like Free better than I like Encore. Both are great tunes. I just like Free more. When I was DJing, I would play Free more often than I would play Encore. Encore is still a great tune, great record, but I think Free um, is this is the side with the song Free. I like that better. I looked this up. I was thinking this was an inexpensive 12-inch, but daggone it, it's the median price is $6, but they're selling for double that. I'm not sure what happened with this, if it suddenly became harder to find or what. But I can see the $6 median price, but $12, I don't know. It's a good song though. These versions I don't think are available on the LP. Maybe so you can't just get this on the album. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. Another 12-inch that I played, the classic Grandmaster Flash, The Message. This is a promo 12-inch. One of my favorite tunes of all time. This is another one. I looked it up, and its median price on this promo was $12. It was selling for around $14, $15. The stock version, which is the same, it sells for much less. So nothing else. Just get the the regular commercial pressing. The great Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel, The Message. Then the last one. This is an inexpensive 12-inch. Promo 12-inch of Richard Dimples Fields. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I have this on a promo 45, which I normally play. The album version features him talking about his grandmother after the original edit version, and talks about biblical scriptures, which for whatever reason it bored me. I don't know, maybe it's the times now, and I'm a Christian, but now with the times that we're in now, I was just flipping through records and I came across this one, and I said, you know what, I haven't played this the longer, 6 minutes and 40 seconds or something version. Let me play this. I played it 3 times this month. It's a great song. Rest in peace to Richard Dimples Fields. Anyway, as I'm slipping out of my chair here, I need a new chair. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry this went on for so long. I'm just going to end it here and say thank you for watching, for spending time with me, and cheers.